And meanwhile, after weeks of growing tension in Asia, the North Korean regime is making provocative new comments this morning. State media is saying North Korea's recent series of missile launches was meant to simulate nuclear weapons to, quote, hit and wipe out South Korean and U.S. targets. The country launched its seventh missile test in recent weeks on Sunday, and today marks the 77th anniversary of its ruling Workers' Party. NBC foreign correspondent Matt Bradley is live from Seoul, South Korea with more. So, Matt, what else was in the statement from North Korea's government, and why is North Korea increasing the pace of these launches now?
Yeah, Lindsay, I mean, what we saw just the last 24 hours was kind of, I guess, what the kids would call a photo dump, just tons of pictures of Kim Jong-un from the past several weeks observing all of these missile tests. And there have been a lot of them. And you can see him, he's wearing this catwalk's worth of different outfits, and significantly alongside his wife, whose political position seems to have been elevated. And, you mentioned this is 7 missile tests in the past 2 weeks. It's been more than 40 missile tests since the beginning of the year. That's more tests in a year than we've seen in recent memory out of North Korea. So you mentioned why now? Well, that photo dump I was talking about, that's clearly timed for the 77th anniversary of the founding of the North Korean Communist Party. Because normally those photos of missile tests would come out immediately after the tests are done. Instead, they waited until this very moment. Now, why were the tests done in such frequency? Well, I mean, we can believe what the North Koreans have said at face value, that they have the tech and they want to test it. And one of the things we're seeing here, the North Koreans have long ago shown that they have nuclear capability on the one side, and that they have the capability to launch intercontinental or medium range or short range ballistic missiles. But they haven't been able to show that they can marry the two. They can deliver a nuclear payload to just about anywhere here in South Korea or off the coast or even Guam or the United States. This demonstration brings them closer to demonstrating that. It doesn't fully prove that they have that capability, but it brings them a lot closer. And it really is in response to a lot of military exercises that have been done by the United States, South Korea, and the Japanese over just the past 2 months. Lindsay?
Matt Bradley, thank you.